We are back with another lift today, and we are on the old school route. And what I mean by we're on the old school route, we're back on our phone. Only for today though. The reason why was because I literally be forgetting to charge my camera before I wake up the next day. So the time by recording this video, it's Friday. Yes, Friday right now. So Saturday we're gonna be using the camera, which is tomorrow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I charge it before I go to bed next time, cause I need to be able to get some footage on my camera. That's the whole point of me getting the camera, was for me to make videos on the camera in the first place. But anyways, there was some people that actually missed the videos on the phone, missed the videos at the home gym, which I could understand, cause I've been doing it for so long. It's been years where I've been on the phone making content, or other than that, I'll be in my room. I'll be in that same room making videos. I want to start off with the 60-pound dumbbells. I want to see if I could progress with the weight. All I remember was when I tried to do it, I felt like I got stronger with the weight. And what I mean by I got stronger with the weight is I was able to pull it up more slow and controlled. The first time, like back then, when I tried to hit 60 pounds, like a couple weeks ago, I literally was only able to, I was able to hit it for one rep, but I had to use a ton amount of momentum. But now I don't need to use that much momentum to get the weight up. When I do arms, I like to experiment on different exercises. I'm not even going to just say arms. I'm going to say any muscle in general. I like experimenting with different exercises. I don't like having the same, exercise every single arm day. Like, let's say, for example, on a back day or a leg day, I would just name a random muscle, so legs. If I ever wanted to do a leg day, there's so many different leg exercises I could do in the gym. So why would I just stick to the same exercise I always do when I could experiment and do different exercises? I feel like all you need is only 3 to 4 exercises. A workout. Well, it matters what muscle it is. Well, actually, no. I feel like you should only need 3 to 4 exercises per muscle. And the reason why I say that is because, you don't need to be having like 5 different exercises just to be training your arms, legs, back, whatever it may be. You literally only need 4 or 3. So what I say in this, you should do 2 sets beyond failure, first exercise, 2 sets beyond failure on the second, 2 sets beyond failure on the third, then 2 sets beyond failure on the fourth. And that's how it's going to be. That's going to be like 6 to 8 sets in total. If I'm being honest here, I feel like 3 is all you'll really need if I'm being real. 4 is kind of pushing it. It's not that bad, but realistically, all you'll need is 3. So that's 6 sets, per exercise. That's 6 sets per muscle. And that's all you're going to need. That's literally what I do, of course. I always want to go heavy on every exercise. Like, for example, here, I was thinking about going heavy on these preacher curls. There wouldn't have been no point because I already, just got my biceps as sore as possible doing those other exercises. So if I wanted to go heavy at my maximum potential, I really couldn't have. I ended up still going heavy, but I wasn't able to go, extremely heavy to the point where I'm only getting 6 reps out, which is, a good rep range to be in. 6 to 8 is a good rep range to be in. That's okay. But honestly, I didn't want to be in that 10 to 12 or, rep range. I wanted to be in the 6 to 8. That's like my favorite rep range. I just like going slow and controlled with a weight that's very heavy and making sure I just get my biceps or whatever muscle I'm training as sore as possible, but making sure I have perfect form and making sure my legs are just getting as sore as possible. Why do I keep saying legs? Any muscle that I might be training, of course, what I mean. When I like doing loud raises, y'all heard me say that I like going heavy every exercise. One thing I don't like going heavy on though is loud raises. Honestly, when I try to go heavy on loud raises, I feel it more in my traps than in my shoulders. So if I want to train my shoulders, I literally just stick to lightweight. I feel like the perfect weight for my shoulders, for, building big shoulders, is, I would say, 15 pounds to 25 pound dumbbells or 30 pound dumbbells. If you're literally sitting there just trying to rep out 60-pound lateral raises, there's no point in doing that. You could, of course, do it. You're obviously able to do it. Like, if I was to try to do a lateral raise, I'm pretty sure my max lateral raise would be like 50 pounds. But I'm not going to do it because that's not going to, target my shoulders like I wanted to. I'll be targeting more of my traps than my shoulders, if I'm being honest, because I'm constantly just throwing the weight up. When you're doing shoulders, you need a weight that you're able to control. The only exercise that I will go heavy on when it comes to shoulders is shoulder press. Shoulder press, that's required. I'm only going heavy on shoulder press. I'm not going light on shoulder press. I can't. That's just like, why would you want to go light on shoulder press? Literally, nobody wants to do that. This weight right here obviously I feel like it was in the middle. 135 was like, I feel like this is in the medium. Like, I don't even know if this is heavy, too heavy or not, because I'm able to get like 8 reps with this weight. So I would say this weight is like in the medium. It's pretty good. It's a good weight to go beyond failure on. Y'all seen I got some good sets with this. And then we end up going to the rear delt flies. My favorite part of this entire, shoulder time, shoulder day, was when I tried to do these rear delt flies right here. I'll tell you right now, my rear delts were so sore when I got done doing this. I like doing this more than just doing it with dumbbells, because when I do it with dumbbells, honestly, I barely feel it in my rear delts. I feel it in my rear delts, but when I'm in the gym, when I use this machine right here, the peg, I forgot what it's called. It's called a reverse. I think it's just a peg flop machine, but you're able to assemble it to where it's like a rear delt exercise. And they got that on, I'm pretty sure they got that on every single peg flop machine. So y'all may know about this. If y'all go to the gym, y'all definitely know about this machine. And all you do is just sit down and you just pull the weight back, and it's just easy to get your shoulders, well, not shoulders, your rear delt as sore as possible. So if you're a person that has an option between dumbbells and the rear delt flies, and you go to the gym on a consistent basis, I would say ditch the dumbbells and just go to the rear delt fly machine. If your gym don't got it, then you just gonna have to stick to the rear delts with the dumbbells, which will literally need absolutely outstanding form if you really want to focus on building your rear delts with that exercise. Because with dumbbells, it's so hard to train your rear delts with dumbbells, because your form got to be like amazing. Like, you have to have the best form, you have to have very lightweight, and most of the time when you're doing it, you're barely going to feel it in your rear delts. It's like you have to have the most perfect form to really feel it in your rear delts. It's tricky. I'd rather just do the exercise with the seated one, the seated rear delt fly, instead of just doing the one with the dumbbells. The one with the dumbbells is terrible in my opinion. If I had the choice to pick, I would obviously pick the rear delt fly machine over that exercise with dumbbells. I find it honestly terrible to do. I find it boring, most definitely, not even just terrible to do. I find it extremely boring to do. Like, if I'm ever on a shoulder day, when I'm at home, when I used to do shoulders, because this is back when I ain't have a gym membership. So when I was at home and I was doing the gym videos at the house, whenever I used to get, to the part where I had to do rear delts at the end, there was sometimes where I legitimately, like, literally was, not even because it hurts, like, I literally don't care about any of that. I love the pain. I love going through this pain. I love going beyond failure on every set. I don't care how much pain we're going to go through. We're going to get these sets done. We're going to go to the gym every single day, make sure we go as hard as we physically can. Y'all know that. This is what we do. This is what we always be doing. But when it comes to rear delt flies with dumbbells, it's not pain. It's none of that. It's just, I just don't like doing them because they're so boring. It's like, I don't know if y'all relate, but if y'all have done rear delt flies with dumbbells, y'all know, like, it's the most boringest exercise you can do. I can name so many boring exercises right now, but I would say the top of my list as one of the most boring exercises would be rear delt flies. Calf raises to me are like my second. Calf raises aren't really that, I wouldn't say they're boring, but out of all the other exercises that exist, they're definitely, compared to all the other good exercises, rear delt flies are boring. And not rear delt flies. What I was gonna say, it was calf raises is the second one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so yeah, calf raises I would say is the second. Calf raises isn't that bad, it's not boring, it's just like, compared to everything else, that gotta be like boring compared to everything else, because calf raises is basic. All you do is just stretch your leg up and down on your tippy toes, like you're trying to stand on your tippy toes. I feel like that exercise is boring to me, but I still do it because I'm not trying to have small calves, obviously. I do it every leg day, at the end of leg day. I don't know why people decide to do calves in the middle of their leg day. Like, whenever you try to squat, you're going to be fried. Honestly, whenever you're on a leg day, I feel like you should only be trying to train your calves when you're at the very end, when you're done with every exercise. I would say leave the last exercise for calves. Don't do, an exercise, then go to calves, and then go to another exercise. No, it is going to make the lift harder. Like, let's say if you hit calf raises really hard until failure and your calves are sore, and you go try to do some squats or some leg press or something, or a hack squat or something, your calves are going to be sore. And you're gonna wish you never trained calves in the middle of that workout, because whenever you try to do a barbell squat or a leg press or a hack squat, whatever exercise it may be that you need to be using your legs for, you're gonna see how much harder it's gonna be now, because you have sore calves trying to do exercise that require heavy weight, like barbell squats. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm doing barbell squats, I always start off with barbell squats as my first exercise, and I always go heavy first. I don't be knowing when to do when it comes to not calf raises, when it comes to leg extensions or barbell squats. I be thinking, should I do leg extensions first or should I do barbell squats first? But I don't know which one to pick between. Usually when I don't want to pick, I would usually do barbell squats first all the time. And if I end up doing leg extensions first, I just don't end up doing barbell squats at all. I'll just do an alternative. I'll do like Bulgarian squats, leg press, and I'll do hamstring curls and some other exercises too, instead of barbell squats. I don't like barbell squatting every single leg day, because like I said, I like experimenting on new and different exercises. I don't want to do the same exercises all the time. I want to try new things out, like I said. If y'all want to build big triceps, honestly, literally copy all those exercises I just did to now. Tricep push down singles, tricep push down, rope tricep push down. Literally just spam tricep push downs. You could spam overhead tricep extensions, spam skull crushers, spam diamond push-ups. When you're on the chest day, do weighted dips. Weighted dips train your chest and shoulders, but they also train your triceps like crazy. When you're on the chest day, most of the exercise that you do for chest train a little bit of your triceps anyway, so you're going to be getting that tricep action anyway. You really can't prevent yourself from training your triceps on accident. It's just going to happen. So whenever you're on a chest day, make sure, I would say, do weighted dips as your second exercise, because whenever you do it as your last, you're going to be like extremely weak. Like, you're going to barely have any strength to even go heavy. So I would say do one chest exercise, right? And once you're done with that one chest exercise, go to the second one. Make sure that second chest exercise is weighted dips. That's what I do. And I could go beyond failure for like a whole set, right? And then I could go back and do some weighted dips, and I wouldn't be that fatigued. I wouldn't be that sore. I would be sore, obviously, but my chest will be able to handle some heavy weight on some weighted dips. So that's why I would say do it as your second exercise, because if you're doing it as your last. I even did this before. I experimented with this before. I did a whole bunch of different exercises, and I was like, I forgot I didn't do any weighted dips today. Let me do some weighted dips. I literally put up a weight that was light for me, and I barely even repped that weight out. I repped it out, but it felt heavy, and the weight that felt heavy was literally a weight I warm up with. So I would say I recommend do not do that. Do not do that. I would say just do it as the second exercise. Low-key, we've been on this hard bulk lately. I've been feeling a lot stronger. I've been feeling like I've been having more energy between my lifts. I also been taking my vitamins. I've been eating more. We're locked in. I'll see y'all tomorrow.